Hey, Billy the Bake here. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I wanted to talk a little bit about gratitude. People that I respect, and I believe it to be true, tell me that gratitude is one of the highest of all vibrations. I'm not experienced enough in metaphysics to be able to explain how or why that would be the case or whether or not it is true. But I will tell you that things do go better for me when I practice gratitude. With that being said, I'm grateful that you're here joining me as we grind our way across eastern Oklahoma heading towards Arkansas. Oh, by the way, I guess I should introduce myself if you're new to the channel. I'm William, and this is about recovery, spirituality here, with the odd side trip into things like mindfulness meditation, sleep protocols, exercise, diet, mental health awareness, other spiritual tools, such as gratitude, which can help on our journey of recovery. I had an interaction with a coworker about 15 or 20 years ago. And I don't know if you've had this kind of thing happen. You probably have. You probably relate. Where someone says something and it's really profound, and you just immediately know that there's truth in it. And that's what happened here. I was working overnight in a train yard as a mechanic. One of my coworkers comes in and starts unpacking his lunch. Pulls out a big long knife, cuts off a piece of what he's eating, hands it over, says, "Here, try this." Well, it was a very nice piece of fried sausage. Not your typical kind of, 7-Eleven or grocery store fodder, but something really nice. So I thanked him and I said, "God, this is really good." And that's where he made this comment. And I can't remember how he worded it exactly, but the gist of it is how critical it is, no matter where we are in the world, what our station in life is, or our circumstances, that we stop and enjoy some of the finer things in life as we are able to. And it hit me. There's almost always something really good in life that we can enjoy. There was a time where I was really broke. I mean, really broke. I'd had an injury, then I had a surgery, and the rehabilitation for the surgery was way worse than the injury. It had cost me a career. In fact, it's the job as a train mechanic. Ended that career. I tried to get into a machine shop. That didn't work out. It was during the big slump of the late 2000s, the late aughts, that 08, 09 era. And I was physically just torn up and almost couldn't hardly move. And you couldn't buy a job with a wheelbarrow full of $100. It's just a rough time. But somehow I had come up with like some little potted Shakespearean pansies, little flowers that were very pretty. And I planted them. My mom was living with me, and she was towards the end of her life. You know, and I brought this home because I figured, you know, it'd be something nice, it'd be something colorful. And despite how dark that time was, and how few things were really going smoothly in my life, I'm still cold sober, but man, you have hard times in recovery. It can happen. Trust me. Those flowers, the beauty of those flowers is no different whether I'm, you know, very wealthy or very poor. They are one of the finer things in life. And I think it's really good advice that that man gave me. That no matter how things are going, to always take enjoyment in the good things. And if I, you know, also I'll tell you, I found no matter how rough it can get, man, there's always something good to find if I look for it. So, I hope that was informative or at least entertaining, or that you can vicariously enjoy tales of my poverty. Anyhow, with all that being said, I sincerely hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, that you are safe, well, and happy. And until next time, I'll see you out on the road.